Let's go on a tour of all of the delicious food that I ate in Portland, Oregon, one of the best food cities in the entire United States. Now, Portland, Oregon is definitely a wacky little weird city, but it has some of the strongest food culture I've ever experienced. So let's start off with number one, the PIEPER Cafe. I only came here for a quick bite while waiting for another place. I got zucchini bread, which was some of the best zucchini bread I've ever gotten. Didn't even expect to get it. Easily a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Now, right next door to PIEPER Cafe, we went to Off the Griddle, which is a really popular diner. A little crazy, a little hectic, but the food was really good. Vanessa got the chicken and waffles, I got the chicken and waffles, which was pretty darn good. I've had better though, I'm not gonna lie, but still, all things considered, I would still rate it about an 8 out of 10. Vanessa had it was biscuits and gravy, which we've heard are some of the best in the entire country. However, we weren't convinced. It was still pretty good. We would still give it about a 6.5 out of 10, with a 5 being, you know, just average. So a little bit better than average, but didn't blow us away. The gravy didn't exactly have a ton of flavor, but the biscuits were fine. Now, one of those food truck trailer parks we went to was called the Rose City Food Park. And there was tons of options, but what we decided to settle for was doing some Philly cheesesteaks. Honestly, this is the best Philly cheesesteak I've ever had. It was so hot, I jumped into it, burnt my mouth on it, and it was a hot day, so it wasn't the kind of day, 90 degrees plus I'm talking. I was sweating profusely. Not the best kind of weather to enjoy this kind of food. I would still easily give it a 9 to a 10, maybe 9.5 out of 10. The mozzarella sticks were also phenomenal. Vanessa thought they were perfect. I thought I liked a little bit more of a solid consistency of the cheese. Collectively, we'd still give it about a 9 out of 10. Now, one of Portland's most famous ice cream shops is called Salt and Straw. And the first time I actually tried this down in San Diego in the Little Italy neighborhood, really delicious there, blew me away, so we wanted to try it in the motherland, that is Portland. I got a mint chocolate chip, which was really great on a hot day. I left a little bit to be desired with the chocolate chips in there, but the mint ice cream was good. I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Vanessa had a strawberry sorbet, refreshing. Maybe wanted something a little bit, you know, naughtier, a little bit more flavorful, desserty. Still really solid. We would give that one about a 7 out of 10. Now, the next morning, we decided to go to another staple of Portland, that is Voodoo Donuts. Again, we actually went to Voodoo Donuts for the first time when we used to live in Colorado. Went to both locations, really enjoyed it. Wacky, lots of vegan donuts, perfect for us. Let's go. We got a nice assortment of about 4 donuts. We got the Voodoo doll, which was good. The flavors for me didn't really match up between the pretzel and the chocolate and the jam. Still good though, I would give it maybe a 6.5 out of 10, something like that. Wouldn't get it again, but it was better than average. We also got a Portland cream, which I love the Boston cream sorts of donuts. That was solid, an 8 out of 10. We got a raised glaze, another classic. Definitely would give that one about an 8 out of 10. Our favorite though was the apple fritter, 10, or I would say maybe a 9 out of 10. Really good, nothing wrong with it. And apple fritters personally are one of my favorite breakfast desserts or donuts, or however you want to classify an apple fritter. Something tells me this donut hits a little bit different. That donut looks like it blazes. Now, after a long day of exploring, we wanted to get Boxcar Pizza, which we were interested in, and the waitress at Off the Griddle said we had to go there, being that it's a Detroit-style deep dish pizza, and we are from the Michigan area, so we wanted to give it our 2 cents and try it as well.
So we are here in Portland, Oregon, and we are at Boxcar Pizza. We are eating a vegan Detroit-style pizza. They are characterized by being square-shaped, deep dish, not as deep as Chicago, not as much sauce, and every side is like the crust, or the outside side. I don't know if that... Either way, it's delicious.
Insanely delicious pizza, 10 out of 10, the best pizza probably I've ever had. One of top 3 or 5, hard to say, would kill to have it every day if I could. Now, following up with the ice cream culture that you can experience in Portland, we went to a place nearby called Kate's Ice Cream, which was kind of tucked inside this little, I don't even know how to describe it, like a little alley, and then you have a sort of courtyard inside to eat at. They have a bunch of different cones and really good, delicious, fresh flavors. I went with a salted peanut brittle. Vanessa went with the cookies and cream. We both enjoyed it thoroughly. I would give this place, between the two, maybe a 9.5 out of 10. That freaking good.
So we're here at Kate's. So we're here at So we're here at Kate's Plant-Based Ice Cream, and it is phenomenal. First of all, the vibes are insane, really nice setup. You can see the sky too, which honestly feels like I don't know, like I'm in a dream. And the ice cream is so good. They have waffle cones that I can eat, which is something that's extremely rare. And it's like a 90-degree day, so it's a perfect way to end an amazing day hiking and eating and just doing everything you can to explore the beautiful state of Oregon and the wonderful, wacky, weird. That's all I got. The city of Portland, guys. So good.
Don't really want to talk about coffee too much, but we have to include the place we went to called Never Coffee, which is a quiet little coffee place. Really beautiful aesthetic, nice and white with the neon colors and a nice assortment of different coffees to choose from.
So one thing about Portland is it's a really big coffee city. Every morning, make it a goal to get a caffeinated beverage that's a little bit strong, make your bones wake up, whatever the term may be. And we're here at Never Coffee, which is a really great artisan little coffee shop. Really cool coffee creations. Sorry, there's a little bit of cars passing by, but it's a super beautiful, peaceful, sunny morning in the PNW. But either way, they have really good coffee selection, lots of artisan lattes, but they also have your classics like cappuccinos, mochas, drip brew. Really pretty, really small, really cool feel in Portland, guys. Great way to start the day. Really delicious. You can try the Oregon, which, hey, if you're visiting the state of Oregon, you feel like you have to do something that's very unique to the area, which I had to do as well.
I went with the Oregon. Very good coffee as well. Lots of different flavors and subtleties. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 for sure. And lastly, with the donuts, we wanted to try out Doe's Donuts because we heard that this is by far the best vegan donut store, shop, whatever you want to call it, in all of Portland. And we really liked Voodoo, so if it's better than that, we had to try it. Spoiler alert, it definitely was better.
So we are continuing with the strong donut culture in Portland, and we went to Doe's Donuts, an artisan donut shop. So many great options, really interesting creations. So we just got 6 donuts between the two of us, and we're starting off with the Oregon Trail. Looks a little bit fresh. So that's one raspberry that got left behind. I'm speechless. And I'm dirty.
You can eat it off the floor.
Okay.
We had a nice assortment of different donuts. Some I would give about an 8 out of 10, such as the Oregon Trail with the berries and pretzels. Others, such as the Portland Fog. It's a nice vanilla custard cream donut. Super, super freaking good.
Men's camera gets a lot of details.
Tastes like Fruit Loops.
It's not what I expected. And next donut on the list is the apple cider donut. Nothing here to fall off and destroy, luckily.
You're gonna
Vibes.
kill me, but let me take one of it.
So you have chosen death.
He's killing my productions, everybody. He's killing my productions.
And the savory donut, which was a revelation for us. It was like a donut but filled with some savory stuff. 10 out of 10. I need to have that donut in my life right now, actually. So many more options to choose from. Definitely have to try it out, everybody. We wanted to get some breakfast closer to the airport, so we tried the NECTAR Cafe. They had some interesting breakfast ideas, such as a savory waffle sandwich, which sounded really good in theory. It had 2 waffles, some vegan sausage, and a bit of a maple sort of cream cheese. They all didn't combine perfectly, that is the flavors, but it was still good. Didn't blow me away. I thought it was gonna be fantastic, but it was solid. So I would give that one maybe like a 7, 6.5 out of 10. Now, Vanessa's savory potato waffles, that was a solid 8.5, not out of 10 right there. So that was all of the food that I was able to stuff in my stomach in Portland in about 3 days or so. You could easily stay there for a week, eat 3 times a day, and still have plenty of amazing restaurants to uncover. Whether you're talking things like coffee, donuts, ice cream, food trucks, and little trailer parks of these food trucks, there is a very distinct sense of what people like to eat and do, and the food is absolutely insanely delicious. So which of these look the best to you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Have you had any good food in Portland yourselves? And if you want to see more Oregon and Portland travels, hikes, waterfalls, beautiful sights and activities as well, make sure to subscribe and check out my other videos on that. So thanks for watching, everybody. It's been real. Peace.